I think every Caribbean or people from Africa or even our African Americans here can say that there is a product or something that their parents have constantly used, whether it was when they were sick or whether it was skincare, that we've neglected because of this now culture that tells us what's good for us, even though we knew what worked.
Compost and cotton and cornrows.
Welcome to the Compost, Cotton, and Cornrows podcast, and I'm your host, Dominique Drakeford. And today, we're in a powerful conversation with Freddie Amedee-Benjamin of Papa Rozier Farms, unpacking how Haitian Castor and Moringa oil built a school, a 50-acre farm based in Haiti, and a healing beauty sanctuary in Brooklyn. Let's get into it. Freddie, I'm so excited to have you on the pod.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Dominique.
Hey, hi. Freddie, before we get into the incredible ecosystem that you've created with Papa Rozier, you and your brother, I'd love to know how you define sustainability.
That's a good one. For us, sustainability means being able to care for self long term, being able to have uh something or that could care for itself, that protects itself, that's able to provide for itself, and so on and so forth. So sustainability is being able to self-sustain essentially,
Yeah,
without needing external factors.
yeah. And I think that segues and almost aligns directly with what you created with Papa Rozier, being able to self-sustain and coexist and expand, especially with your uh is it 50 acres of farmland in Haiti?
Yes, it is.
So
Yes, it is.
you have an incredible farm in Haiti
Yes, yes,
that
we.
is creating a wellness and beauty brand and business in Brooklyn.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
Okay, tell us about this phenomenal ecosystem and localized supply chain, really.
We are essentially the farmer and the producer. So there is no middleman. So that's what we've been able to create over the years. It took a lot of work, a lot of years. But what we have is being able to tell a client or somebody that walks into the shop that to trust this
Mm,
product because I know the insides and outsides of this product. I can tell you where it came from and how it came to be in your bottle. So I
mm.
think that's super important in the world that we now live in right now to be able to see your product and know exactly what's in it and
Yeah,
what's going on your skin and what's going in your body, essentially.
yeah. Yeah, and because so many supply chains right now in the health, wellness, beauty industries are trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trash
No.
products, trash ethics
Right.
is just
Right.
detrimental all the way around. And so when you were thinking of this business, did the agricultural farming piece come first or did the products come first?
Well, well, no, the agricultural part. Well, I'm not sure if you're familiar with our school in Haiti,
Mhm. The Bati?
where, yes, Bati School,
Mhm.
which
Yeah.
is where all of this came from. So in 2010, when we had the big earthquake in Haiti, and Rubens and I went to lend a hand on the ground, and it was the original idea, the original thought stemmed from wanting to give back.
Mhm.
Being Haitian American and having all this opportunity on this end, and being able to reach out to our brothers and sisters to lend a hand. And it stemmed from us wanting to give back through the lens of education, because that's how we are in the position that we are in. And then that morphing. Every year, something new is developing. So, us wanting to give back, then it was okay, we need to build a school because the best way to get somebody to the next level is through education, is through information, and all of that great thing. And then once we got to that space, it was like, oh, how do we then sustain this school? This is how Papa Wazier was formed. And in going back and forth to Haiti and understanding what you hear doesn't necessarily line up with what you see and what you
Mm.
experience became a whole new. The Papa Rozier and the Bati thing has been an adventure of education, of knowledge, of learning to understand where you fit in this world and what you can bring to the table. So for me, I think this whole experience has given me more than I can ever give it back.
Mm.
So that process led us to Papa Rozier being able to sit there and say, okay, we have a nonprofit, and the concept of saying, hey, this is what we're doing here, these are the kids we're helping. How do we see ourselves 20 years from now or 30 years from now? We would like to be self-sustainable. We want to build something that can provide for itself, no matter what's happening in the world or whether the world even sees us. So Papa Rozier came from understanding, wait a minute, this country here that they say is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, goes on and on and on,
Mhm.
really has something to give.
Yeah.
It's Haiti is far, I think every Caribbean or people from Africa or even our African Americans here can say that there is a product or something that their parents have constantly used, whether it was when they were sick or whether it was skincare that we've neglected because of this now a bubble that we live in, or the now culture that tells us what's good for us, even though we knew what worked. So I think in being able to open up our eyes and saying, listen, this is what the country has to offer. Castor, our two main products, you may not know, is our base products, is Castor and Moringa. And Castor and Moringa has been around for millions of years. It's not new. It's nothing new we're bringing to the table. We're just showing it to people. We're essentially the vessel
Yeah.
to show people what technically we've always known.
Yeah.
Castor and Moringa is our base. So from the school, we delved into the farming, and the farming is essentially highlighting two of Haiti's biggest products or most rich products.
Mhm.
So I think that's what we've been able to do with the farming through the lens of Papa Rozier.
Yes. First and foremost,
Mm-hmm.
my Black American self has always pronounced. I've followed the brand for many years,
Uh-huh.
and I pronounce it so terribly. Papa Ro uh, Papa
Okay,
Rosie.
Papa Rozier. But
Rose.
remember, I'm also Haitian, so I'm pronouncing it as is, so it's not fair.
No,
Not fair
but
to you.
but we should be pronouncing things
Yeah,
correctly
right.
across the diaspora. And so
100%.
I'm sitting up here, Rosier, and I've known this brand for quite some time. And I'm glad you lifted up the school immediately because that is intrinsically part of the ecosystem, and I think what the products and the agriculture, it was born out of the need to support
Yeah,
the school, correct?
yeah, yeah.
And that origin sort of shaped the values of sustainability for your model, if I'm not mistaken.
100%. 100%.
Mm,
100, because Rubens and I both, Rubens comes from the world of Wall Street.
mm,
That's where he was working. And I'm a chiropractor by trade.
wow.
So I had my office. So this fell on our lap, essentially the need to help. We were both living very good lives. And the need to help in understanding what was given to us to get us in the space that we were in, and understanding the importance of giving back, not only giving back, but elevating our people meant everything to us at that time. And
Yeah.
I think to that point that I always say, then we were just guided. We were
Mm,
just vessels and was just following along with whatever the universe was putting in front of us. And we learned and we failed and we learned again
mm,
and then just push it forward that way. But just to give you a bit of a detail, because without that, it kind of falls on deaf ears. The word Papa Rozier, that's actually our grandpa.
mm.
So Papa Rozier is a person.
Yeah.
The person, the face that you see on our logo
Yep.
is Papa Rozier, my maternal grandfather. And after visiting Haiti during the earthquake and being able to help and understanding that help didn't simply mean bringing goods to a country, but getting in there and figuring out what the needs were to elevate people, to move people to the next level so that they no longer need you. Just like we're trying to do with Bati. The way you elevate people is not to show up every year saying they're in the same space, but that there's an actual progression.
That part.
Where did we start? Where are we now? And where are we going?
Yeah.
Because there has to be an end. It can't be an open-ended youth.
Right.
Right?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, like you said, I love that the global narrative around Haiti is rooted in crisis and all type
Yes.
of BS,
Yes.
incompetence,
Yes.
lack of creativity.
Yes.
And what y'all have been able to do is with the ecosystem of the farm, the school, and the healing and beauty products is really transform people's paradigm into memory, right? It's
Mhm.
almost like a reminder. Like, I'm reminding y'all that we have been sustainable, that we are able to have this ingenuity and present it to the world. We're rooted in stewardship and culture and history. And
Yes.
it has always felt like a reminder because you're literally fusing this into what honestly feels like almost a new rubric for reminding folks what sustainability has always looked like. And I
Well,
love that.
from your mouth to God's ears, right? As far
Right. Right.
as far as
Right.
movement is concerned, that's the hope. And then you just said something, and I just got stuck on those words. We're able, by God, we are able. So this isn't a me and Ruben's thing.
Right.
Again, we're just the vessel. I'll be here, then I won't.
Mm,
But the hope is that we're able.
right.
So therefore, let's get up and do. The
That part.
thing is there. Rubens and I didn't reinvent the wheel.
Yep. No, not at all.
It's here,
Not at all.
right? It's here.
And
It's
that's why it
here. It's
feels like
there.
memory. It's like a
Mhm.
reminder. It's an
Mhm.
affirmation. Right.
Mhm. Yeah.
What are some of the tensions or the lessons that have emerged through this journey of this model that y'all have affirmed?
Oof. Wow. Lessons every day.
I bet there's a lot. And look, let's share one. How about that?
Uh, well, aside from the you're able, because the concept or the idea is perhaps Rubens and I sat down and we came up with this.
Mm,
No, every year was a this added on to this. So it wasn't the initial, oh, we sat and we had this brilliant idea and all we had to do was put it into play. No,
right.
Haiti, just like the world, is a constantly evolving space. You have to be able to be malleable. You have to be able to evolve with it. You have
Mm,
to be able to pivot. That's just the world we live in. So if you're coming in one direction, one way of doing things, then you're not prepared for this.
mm,
You have to be able to pivot and understand and respect the process.
right.
We're coming into a space, I'll tell you a joke real quick. When we first started with the school, and here I am, a dark skinned woman,
Mm-hmm.
and Rubens is a dark skinned man,
Yeah.
and we're in Haiti on top of a hill in the middle of nowhere, and we're being called blanc. And for people that don't understand, that means white in French as well as Creole. And Rubens and I are completely confused. Um, what does that mean to you? Like the kids or the people in the town? Because it's not a skin color to them, is the thought that you may have and they don't. So the constant separation of the haves and the have not. And it took years for me and Rubens to be able to tell, and mind you, I'm speaking Creole to them because I'm fluent as well as Rubens. Yet I'm speaking your language. I'm the same complexion as you, but yet I'm being classified as others.
Mm,
So it took some hard work to be classified as Haitian, me growing up knowing I'm
Interesting.
Haitian. So I thought, wow, that was something that was shocking in the beginning, to be able to earn their trust to be one of them was
Interesting.
everything. So, wow, like I said, I could go on and on and on about what we've learned. And not everything was a great learning experience. A lot of learning curves, a
Right.
lot of stings. But we're so proud of what we've created, and knowing that we're bringing these products, unscathed
Yeah.
products to the market, and having people embrace us in the way that they have is everything. It's
Yeah.
truly everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I think about moringa and castor oil and how the industry, especially beauty and wellness, it fluctuates between trends,
Yes.
um, what's cool at the time,
Mhm.
um, and then that coupled with knowing that your products are literally grown and harvested, and processed by people, right?
Mm. Mhm.
And you have these ethical, and equitable practices. Has the market at all, or the trendiness, shaped any of the internal processes of having such a really authentic and regenerative brand?
I'm not going to say no, but I'm going to say not yet.
Okay. That's I
So
mean,
we,
okay.
yeah, well,
And there's, I'm
100%. I'm
sure,
being
positives
honest.
and negatives to
100,
trends as a business owner.
100%.
Right.
It hasn't moved us, because if you're paying attention to the global market, or like you said, the trends, what you're finding is that they're taking you through a roller coaster only to bring you back from the beginning.
Mm.
So they tell you this is good, and then they wrap back around. So you want to be the trendsetter and not the trend follower.
Mm.
Because all of a sudden we're pivoting back to things that we knew was always good
That
for us.
part.
So they've literally taken us on a monkey ride,
Right.
right? Only to get us back to saying, oh, well, because guess what? Castor is a base product of all the things that we already use,
Right.
except it has been processed and filtered, and all the things that they do to stretch out the oil and then put into our makeup, our lipsticks, our face covering. It's there already. But is it the right version of said product after you have all of these scientific names attached to it? Now that's the question. But castor was always a thing.
Right.
They wrapped you around
Yep.
just so we can get back to the basics.
Yep.
Castor was always a thing.
Oh,
Moringa was
marketing.
always a thing.
Marketing
We
and
didn't,
propaganda.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. We didn't go to Haiti and plant the first castor tree.
Right.
The first crop. We didn't plant, well, castor. We didn't plant the first moringa tree.
Mm.
We
Yeah,
didn't
not
plant
at
the
all.
first castor. Not at all.
Right, 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 right.
So
So,
that,
for
yeah.
folks who don't know, let's get to the base layer, right?
Hmm.
What are the benefits of castor and moringa from a health and wellness point of view?
Well, okay. So our products. This is when my chiropractor comes into
Come on,
play.
chiropractor.
my health, my health and wellness
Come on.
pops up. Um, our skin is the biggest organ in our body, right? It reflects our internal and external experience. So you have two products in castor and moringa, where you have castor that's anti-inflammatory, antifungal, antibacterial, all wrapped up in one. And what a lot of people are not aware of, our oil, you can easily consume, use it in your hair, use it in your skin, use it everywhere in your body and not have a second thought about it, because there's nothing in there but castor. There's nothing in there but moringa. And we cold pressing. The difference between cold pressing and what you see out in the market is that cold pressing is allowing us to keep the same ingredient and the same basic ingredient that exists in castor, and not being able to alter it through the process of heating it. So when you're using our castor, you're using castor oil. What you want to call the rest, I have no idea, but you're actually using castor oil by using our our castor oil or our moringa. So
So
you're
cold
looking, yeah,
press sorry to
yes.
interrupt.
No,
So
no,
for
no, absolutely.
clarity, cold press essentially means that you're not losing any of the nutrients through the
That's
heating
correct.
process. Okay,
100%.
got it.
100%. And like you're saying, we're vertically integrated where we are farmer to store. So there's no third party, there's no in betweener. It's just us. So that being able to bring that to the market has been a process, but it's been an amazing experience.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Yeah, it's beautiful to just see the supply chain,
Yeah.
like, to that level of transparency, and I know a lot of brands promote that they're responsible and transparent, but to me, y'all are a premier example, and then it filters back into an education system that
Yeah.
you helped build,
Hmm.
to educate and expand the minds of young people so that the next generation is they're self-aware and able to be in the world in a more intentional way. Mm,
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. And what we do at Papa Rozier is that every product in there is has the base of castor moringa, both. So every product you use there usually have one or the other or both as the base ingredients. So we've been able to expand on castor and the scents and all of that. So that's been quite an adventure.
mm,
But like for example, let's go into castor, its use for hair products. You could add it to your shampoo, you can use it on your skin. Me specifically, my favorite for my skin is because within the Paparazzi basket, people have favorites. So what works best for them? Because castor is a bit of a heavier oil.
yeah,
So we find that people with, 4C hair texture or so on and so forth have the tendency to like castor because it stays on the hair. It
mhm,
keeps your hair well moisturized. Whereas people with slightly lighter hair or lighter weighted hair have the tendency to like moringa. Me, I'm a 50-50 girl.
mm,
So my favorite is the 50-50 castor moringa blend.
mm,
So within our space, you have options. But at the end of it all, you still have all of the characteristics of castor, all the benefits of castor and moringa in every product that you use.
mm. Love it. Love it. And actually, I told myself that the next time I go to Brooklyn, I wanna visit the brick and mortar store. It's been some time, and I saw that your brother did he plant
Yes,
a
he did.
moringa tree in the
Yes,
concrete or
yes,
something?
he did. In the concrete
It's
jungle.
crazy that he came from Wall Street.
Yes,
I'm like, "Did he
yes,
really?"
yes,
His
yes, yes.
energy.
Energy for sure, for sure.
I
For
love it.
sure, energy. No, he shows up and he does his thing, and then like I said, planting that and having people come to the brick and mortar and being able to see the tree is
Yeah,
everything in the seeds. So he's taken us through an adventure of seeing what a seed look like and what's in your bottle. So I
yeah.
think that's cool. That's really cool.
Great storytelling, great
Hmm.
storytelling. Are you looking to expand in the near future?
I'm open to everything.
Mhm.
Always open to what the universe puts in front of us,
Love that.
but nor am I rushing to say, oh, because
Yeah.
I understand what next level means.
Yeah.
What going to that space may mean for your product at the end of the day.
Mm,
So I'm open to what the world brings, but also very careful about our brand and what we've been able to create.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And what are some of the beautiful stories or testimonials that are coming out of Bati School?
Oh my God. But again, Okay, so Bati School hires primarily women. So
Mm,
we're like 85% women. So we're uplifting women in the community, which for Haiti is major.
major. Yep.
When you are coming from, because Bati School is about 3.5 hours from Center City, Port-au-Prince. So it's not in a city per se. So it's, and being able to uplift women from a Black woman is everything and then some. And you will never meet a bigger feminist than my brother, being that he's one of six and he's the only boy.
What?
And then he has
Wow.
3 daughters.
Wow.
So
Oh, a lot of
oh,
divine feminine energy around
yes, yes,
him.
yes. And I
Wow.
have 3 daughters. So it's been,
Wow.
I think that's been my greatest source of not only appreciation, but being able to say to myself, wow, that's good work.
Mm,
Is that because then you go there and you listen to these women telling you that they have now become the
mm.
head of their household. They're providing not only for them, but sometimes multiple households
Wow.
is a big deal. And now when we move to the kids, the children, we can just boohoo all day long. In what Bati has meant for them, the kids that we have taken from 3 years old, which is pre-K, and watching them graduate at 6th grade and seeing the difference between the kid that walked in and then the kid that is now graduating, or the parents that we have said, you don't get to drop your kids off, but you get to participate in
Mm.
this vision. So for your kid to be in here, you have to participate. You
You
have
know
to
that's
come to
right.
parent teachers. You don't get to drop your kids off. You have to be connected to what's happening here. For a child to grow and be the best they can be, they need support.
Yep.
And as an institution and as teachers, we provide but so much. We need you. And for some of them, for that to click for them, or the basic I see you,
Mm,
because for a lot of them, they haven't been seen.
mm.
And for you to be seeing them and their children, and for you to tell them that they are going to get an education like every human on this planet should,
Yep.
that it is their right, is insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. To be able to change in our town the idea of education
Mm.
and what education looks like. And for that, I'm thoroughly grateful to my experience here.
Yeah.
I understand the benefits of us having migrated here, but to be able to bottle that up and bring it back has been everything.
Literally, I mean, you're literally embodying what it means to build a business that exists because community comes first, because
Yeah.
culture comes first.
Yes.
And it truly is beautiful. I guess it's almost like buying back the block theory.
Mm.
It has that sort of ring to it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
are any of the women now look, are any of the women becoming farmers? Are they interested
But
in
here's the
agriculture?
thing. Here's the thing. Oh, several went back to school for agriculture school. But the beauty of this is they always had it. Like being part of the Haitian culture, you started. There isn't a Haitian on this planet that won't tell you their beginning story wasn't farming. That's what we do in Haiti. So again, we didn't reinvent the wheel. We just made you see you. We just made you see the importance of what you were doing all along. That's it. But we didn't make them do anything they weren't already.
Mm,
But you come and you appreciate and you big up and you shout out that what they've been doing all along was the way to go anyway. then you've just given somebody strength and power to push forward.
Mm,
But we did not invent the wheel. We did
right.
not reinvent the wheel
Mm.
or invent it for that matter.
I mean, Freddie, I'm gonna ask you, in terms of the transatlantic slave trade and
Uh,
Haitian culture and thinking about the Haitian Revolution,
uh-huh.
what does reclaiming our joy and love for nature and sustainability, what does that even mean? What does that look like today?
Okay, so I try not to speak for everyone,
Yeah, yeah,
or-
absolutely, absolutely.
but my experience as a Black woman, Haitian, American,
Yeah. All the
all
dimensions.
of that, all of that, I've always felt empowered because of where Haiti landed in that whole uh, um, era or experience, or our revolution of us being the first free Black republic,
That
of
part.
us saying, hell no, we won't go.
Haiti is gold.
So in always having that and knowing who came before me, there was always a strength. There was never a moment of weakness because we had something to go back to that was powerful.
Yeah.
That was, hey, before this whole world understood the power and the strength behind a Black movement, we did it.
Yeah.
1804, you know?
1804.
Right,
You better
right. So
always know that date.
right, right.
Yeah.
For me, I can't say that that was part of my experience of feeling somehow I had to reclaim. It was always mine for the taking.
Mm.
But that's just my experience.
Mm.
It was always
Mm.
about me, whether I was going to see it, whether I was going to push forward. And that's how I live my life.
Yeah.
But it was never about reclaiming it because it was always mine
Mm.
for the taking.
Mm. I love that. I love that perspective. I
Yeah.
love it. There was no need to reclaim it because
No,
it was our
it was always mine.
it was always yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on, Freddie.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure.
Ah. I'm wondering if the young people, the younger generation feels that. Like, what is
I
that
hope so.
conversation?
Well, I hope so. Like I said, I raised three daughters. I have
Mhm.
three young adults. Hello.
Yeah. Come on.
And that's the conversation I have with them about showing up, knowing who you are every time you show up,
Yeah.
and not being restrained by what you think people think of you.
Mm.
Everything you have is in you. Just go out there and show the world.
Mm.
Listen, when something's good, they can't avoid it. They will see it. Unavoidable. As Ruben says, one of his famous, because, we're constantly bantering and back and forth. You put in enough energy in something,
Mhm.
it's unavoidable. It will be seen. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Mm.
Keep doing what you're doing.
I
They
love
can't
it.
stop you. They won't
That
stop.
part. That part. Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I love it. I love it. And I mean, if you were to give advice
Hmm.
to somebody who wanted to create a similar business model, and they wanted to be intentional, all in heart in the good place,
Hmm.
different from you because y'all were called to do it,
Hmm.
versus somebody who is aspiring to do it and putting
Right.
themselves in a
Right.
position to build.
Right.
What would you say? What would be your guidance to them?
First and foremost, I would say, don't do what we do, exceed what we did.
Mm,
Like, don't see, the biggest issue in life is that we try and replicate. We don't need to replicate. There's enough space here for all of us to be originals, So my thing is, occupy your space and occupy it well. But do not assume that it'll come like it came for me, because you have no idea what work I put in the background. Do you, and do you good. Do you great.
mm,
But if you have a question and you're stuck, I'm here to tell you what my path was. But we were all created and we all have our own path. though at face value look similar, but very different. But so very different. That's my take.
I mean, mic drop. I mean, that that was a beautiful place to land. Um, first of all, your energy is infectious. I love it.
Oh, thank
Yes. But yeah, I mean, thank you to you and your brother and just the ecosystem of what you've created. It really is a blueprint for diasporic sustainability and stewardship.
you.
And I y'all are dope. That's all I have to say is y'all are really dope. I love what you have intentionally created from the ground up, and it feels very real and grounding and transformative, and really when I say it's a blueprint, I really believe that it's a blueprint. So thank you for all of it.
Aw,
Thank you.
thank you for seeing me.
Of
Thank you for
course.
seeing us. Thank you for
Of
seeing Papa.
course.
And
Of
thank you
course.
for this opportunity to be on there with you, chit-chatting.
Hey, chit chat, chit chat. No, I love this. I love this.
So that was amazing.
Absolutely. And to round out our conversation, I'm doing what's called a sustainability soundtrack.
Mhm.
Soundtrack. So I'm going to ask a couple of rapid fire questions.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Are you ready,
Oh,
Freddie?
look, I had to you know how many times you heard that in my life?
That was not intentional, I promise.
And I tell them I stay ready so I don't have to get ready.
That part.
Okay.
Stay ready so you never have to get ready. Okay. All right. So first, what song is bringing you joy in this moment?
Oof. Oof. I can tell you what my always go-to song is.
Okay.
Not even go-to song, go-to artist, because it
Okay.
puts me in a frame of mind. And it's Emeline Michel. She's Haitian, of course,
Mhm.
but her tune and her tone and the rhythm takes me somewhere.
Mm.
So my to go would have to be Emeline Michel, no matter
Okay.
what the song is.
No matter the song. All
No
right.
matter.
I guess well that spills into the next two cuz the next two
Uh-huh.
are songs also.
Oh
So
no.
all right.
Okay.
What song helps you heal when life feels very difficult?
So I don't know if I have a specific song that takes me. I feel like there are many songs that takes me
Okay.
to that space. So
A
I don't.
couple of people have answered like that. Just that
Oh,
it was either genre oriented or a
yeah.
specific artist. However, Freddie, this last one, I do need a song.
You know what? I'm gonna. Okay, wait. Maybe I should wait
I
because
think
I'm
you should
gonna.
wait. I think you should wait.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Last one is what song sounds like sustainability?
Mm. Mm. Oh, you. What? I feel like I'm on Jeopardy.
Yeah, I had somebody
Feel
they
it,
were like,
feel
"You
it.
should have gave me these questions before," but I
Right.
wanted to hear the in the moment and even just I
Mm.
find people's thinking process very
Mm.
interesting.
There's one by Emily Michel
Yes,
called
absolutely.
L'Homme Campé. Going back to your last one, I was gonna tell you when you said something. One of my favorite songs, by the great Beyonce
Uh-huh.
is "I Was Here."
I was here. Oh,
Yes,
for the healing and wellness question.
there you go.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So, you did that. You did that.
What?
So, thank you.
Thank
I can't wait
you.
to
Yeah.
listen to this artist and
Oh, she
feel the
feels
feels.
all drums, all drums, all feel,
Yes, yes, I love that.
all
Woo.
feel.
Awesome. So thank you for contributing to the sustainability soundtrack.
And thank
And
you so much,
let
Doc.
of course, and let everybody know how they can stay connected with you and or the brand.
Yes. So on Facebook, for the school, it's at Bati School, spelled Bati School, as one word. So you will see us. You'll see what's happening with the kids and all the happenings on the ground. And then for Papa Rozier, it's at Papa Rozier or PapaRozierFarm.com. .com. So please come see what we have. We're in Bushwick, so we're 1095 Flushing Avenue. That's where our brick and mortar is. So come see us, come visit us, send us a message on Instagram. We're very responsive.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, absolutely. And thank you so much for the support. Thank you for following us all these years. Blessing indeed.
Thank you so much, Freddie. Again, appreciative times a million. And that is a wrap. Now, if this episode moved you, share it with somebody building a regenerative farm to storefront supply chain. See you next time.
Composting cotton and cornrows.
We've turned nothing to gold since the birth of our soul. It's ingrained in our room. Black is more than flesh and bone, planted deep in our code, and we bear the fruit. Yeah, they wonder how our stride's so bold, and our pride stone cold after all we've been through. Rich as the texture of our crown. We pass it on to the youth.